Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the World of Juice Hoops channel. And welcome, finally, to the Legends Fantasy Draft Series here in NBA 2K24. I was debating not even doing a Legends Series this year. Obviously, I've kind of become known for the Legends Series across the past couple of 2Ks. But we're going to be doing it again. I decided to, since I ended the NCAA series, I decided, you know what? I could really use the third series going on the channel. And I think we're going to do the Legends series. It was kind of a void on the channel. There was no Legends content going on the Hoops channel right now. So I figured we might as well get diving deep into it. And so here we are. It is the first episode. It is the fantasy draft episode. And as you can see, I've selected my favorite team, the Miami Heat. In the past, I've done the Clippers, I've done the Hornets, I've done, who else have I done? I've done other teams. I can't remember off the top of my head right now though. Who else have I done? Have I done the Lakers? I don't remember. I know I've done the Hornets on my other channel, I think, on my main channel, and then I know I just did the Clippers last year. We're gonna do the Heat this year. I was going through the teams. I was choosing between some of the big name teams like the Bulls, the Lakers, the Knicks, some of those kind of big recognizable teams. And then I was like, you know what? I might as well just do my favorite team. So we're doing the Miami Heat today. And once I hit the advance button, then we're into the draft and we'll see what draft position we have. Hopefully it's pretty good. Although I don't want it to be like number one because that puts up like way too much pressure. Who am I going to take? Kareem, Jordan, Kobe, Shaq? Like there's way too much pressure at number one. I'd probably want to prefer to be like down at 4 or 5, maybe 6, something like that. So let's go. 3, 2, 1. Draft starts. And we are not number one. We are also not top 10. We are not even top 15. Where are we at? Holy. Okay, so Kareem, Curry, Jordan, LeBron, Dwayne Wade, Magic, Tim Duncan, Dr. J, Kevin Durant, Larry Bird, Kobe, Harden, Chris Paul, Wilt, Karl Malone, Shaq, Oscar Robertson. Oh my God, what is happening? It's Serpentine. But we are picking... Oh my God, we are picking at 25. That's crazy. Now, we do have a top pick in the next round, number 6, but all of the guys that I wanted to take are gone. So this is going to make it a little bit more interesting. Now, obviously, there's still some amazing players available. Embiid, Giannis, Jokic, Davis. I'm probably going to stay away from Jokic because we have him in the Flamingo series, so we might as well get some different stuff going on. I kind of want Iverson. I will try to lower the ages of some of the veteran players. Probably everybody, actually. Just so we can have more time and nobody retires or anything. So, do I want to go Iverson? It's probably got to be anybody higher than Iverson. Iverson and higher. I'm not going to take Moses Malone or Scottie Pippen. No disrespect to these legends, but I'm not going to take them with a first-round pick. So, it's probably got to be... It's probably going to be Luka or Iverson, I would assume. Who's it gonna be? 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 It's gotta be Iverson, right? This is about the Legends series. It's about Iverson. Luka goes the very next pick. And then Anthony Davis. Well, Frazier. Okay, we're up again. But this pick's gotta be very, very crucial. Because we don't pick again for a long time. So none of these guys are gonna be here. There's gonna be no good players left. Well, I say that. There's gonna be no amazing Hall of Fame level players left. And remember, this is a Legend Series. It's got Charles Barkley in it. So we could go for Chuck if I wanted to. I could also go for Derrick Rose. I know I just took Iverson, but I mean, it's Derrick Rose. It's Derrick Rose. Like, youngest MVP of all time, studly player. Do I pass on Derrick Rose? Do I take T-Mac? That could be pretty fun. Or do I take Chuck and get the round mound of rebound? It's probably either going to be T-Mac or Charles. Who do I want more? What's the shooting guard position look like? Can I get somebody in the third round? I bet Devin Booker would be there. I bet Pistol Pete would be there. Obviously, like Reggie Miller and Ray Allen would still be there in the third round. So I think that we could get somebody good enough to fill in for Tracy McGrady if we don't get him, but the power forward position kind of falls off a little bit of a cliff. So I think getting Charles Barkley here is the right move. We're going to take Chuck with the second pick. What am I saying? Carmelo Anthony is the guy that I'm trying to say the name of, and he went. I was hoping for some reason he would last. He did not. And a lot of good players are going. Oh, there goes Bill Walton. Rest in peace to the legend. Reggie Miller did go. So somebody I thought that would be there didn't stay. Ooh, but I see Anthony Edwards, and that might be where I have to go. Now, Brandon Roy, Donovan Mitchell, all really good players, but I'm not going to take Donovan Mitchell or Anthony Edwards with this pick because we have a pick pretty soon after. So we're either going to take a center or a small forward here. Who do I want? All these centers are cool. I see Yao Ming there. That might be a fun option. Get Yao Ming and then maybe grab... Who was the small forward that I would want? Do I want to put a little English on it? Alex English? Marquise Johnson? Sean Marion? ISO Joe? I kind of missed out on a really amazing small forward. That's kind of my bad. Let's see. Where do I want to go? Where do I want to go? We could take Alex English. I've never really used him before. We could take him. That could be pretty fun. Kind of experience what Alex English has got for him. He looks like he's pretty good inside in the middle, from the mid-range, and then not a great three-point shooter, which I kind of like my small forward to be a great three-point shooter, but everything else he looks to be really, really good at. Let's take Alex English. And then we hope and pray that our center is available, and I think he is. We could take George Mikan. That could be pretty fun, but I think I'm going to take Yao Ming. I always take Yao Ming, but, I mean, it's Yao Ming. So that'll be our center. So now we have our full starting... actually, no, we don't. We're missing somebody. Who are we missing? Oh, shooting guard. That's right. I never got one. We're missing a shooting guard now. Because... Oh, it's because Anthony Edwards. I'm stupid. That's okay. Drazen Petrovic is here, and I think that's who I'm going to take. I do like the Dragon. Let's take Drazen Petrovic at shooting guard. I completely screwed that up. That's my bad. Okay, so now we have a full starting lineup. Now we need to look for either best player available or just really quality good backups. So Jalen Brunson's the best player left on the board. So that could be pretty fun. But Andrew Bynum's also here, which could be also pretty fun to have. Do I want a really good point guard backup for Iverson? We also have to remember that we're doing a little bit of this for potential trade bait in the future. Put some of these guys in trades and get some other legends and stuff. So I think I'm going to grab Brunson with this pick. And then we go up to our pick in the 7th round at pick number 6. And we see... Oh, wait, no. That was our pick number 6. Oops. I need to pay attention more. All right, Brunson. Jaylen Brown's available. Iguodala. Ooh. If I get Andre Iguodala, then I can play the clip from Max Kellerman saying that he'd choose Andre Iguodala if the aliens are coming down with the laser beams, and you got to pick one guy to take the final shot. That's a classic. That's one of my favorite clips in sports media. If I can find it, I'll play it for you. Andre Iguodala is probably the move. Jaylen Brown's cool. Small forward backups. I don't want to get Danny Granger. Ron Artest could be fun. That could be real fun. Good defense. Can shoot the three a little bit. Is this our 20? Okay, this is our pick 25. All right, good to know. Wait, no, it isn't. Where are we at? Hold on. We're round 1 here. Round 7. It is still pick 25. Okay, just wanted to know. It's probably gonna be between Andre Iguodala and Ron Artest. I feel like both of them would still be here. I'm going to take Iguodala first, and we're going to find out if... Okay, he does make it. I didn't think he'd get taken. He might... no, he's probably gone if we go again. So let's take Ron Artest here, get some good defense off the bench. And then we just kind of find out... We ride it out with power forward and center. And hopefully some really talented players are still available. All right, the power forwards, David Lee. Rasheed Wallace is kind of cool. Rasheed Wallace might have to be the guy. I mean, you got Kenyon Martin. That could be kind of fun. There's still some interesting guys available. Josh Smith is cool. there's still some very good players left. Some intriguing options. I kind of like the idea of either Kenyon Martin or Rasheed Wallace. I think we should go Rasheed Wallace here. Let's take Rasheed. So we get our power forward, and then we go back and get a backup center for Mr. Yao Ming. We could go Roy Hibbert here. That could be pretty interesting. I never really go for Roy Hibbert. I wonder if Greg Oden's in this. Oh, he is. There he is. 83. I might grab him a little bit later. I think we'll go Roy Hibbert here. I don't usually get Roy Hibbert. So let's get Roy Hibbert at center. So now we have a full 10-man rotation. Now I think we just go best player available for the rest of it. Or maybe we take some young guys for some trade bait. That could be pretty cool. That might be a better option. So if we like go by age here, yeah, we got like Anthony Black. I don't know how valuable some of these young guys would be. But if like Cade Cunningham's still available, that could be easy trade bait because he's already an 84 overall. So yeah, that's looking like a solid option here too. So if we go by overall, we're already at 87. We should probably get Cade if we're going to take him. He's going to be good trade bait. So let's take Cade Cunningham, and then we'll grab, I don't know, is there any young centers that are available? Oh, there's Greg Oden. We'll probably wait on Greg Oden for another round or two. Power forwards. Got a couple young guys in here. All the young guys I think are still available for the most part. Yeah, there's Brandon Miller. I don't know how much value he'd have though. Okay, let's go for some more legendary players first before we dip into trade bait too much. We still got a few extra rounds. So, who's a cool guy to have on the team? Andrew Wiggins? He's not really legendary though. Mo Cheeks is kind of fun. Muggsy Bogues is fun. You know what? But White Chocolate's also fun too. Let's get White Chocolate. Third string point guard. And Muggsy went to the Jazz. All right, so now we have that. Now we'll take Greg Oden, and we'll take one more trade bait player. So let's go to the centers. Let's grab Greg, just because he's a Buckeye. All right, now we'll take a trade bait player. So who is a young guy? Ooh, Scoot. Scoot's an option. Who's going to have some of the best value in this entire thing? I don't even really know. I bet Scoot would have some pretty good value. Especially because he's super young still. Brandon Miller could have good value. J.R. Smith, but we're going to go for a young player a real-life young player. Jeremy Lin, R.J. Barrett. Who's this guy? Alfonso Ellis. I think it might end up being Scoot, who has, out of all these guys, I mean, all these guys are great to have on the team. They probably do have great value. But I think Scoot might have the most value that I'm seeing here. So let's just go grab Scoot Henderson. Let's go grab Mr. Scoot. I gotta scroll all the way back to the top, I guess. Okay, Scoot Henderson, 78 overall, 19 years old. We'll grab him to be our final player. So we have Cade Cunningham and Scoot Henderson as trade bait. Hopefully they have good, at least 3.5 star, maybe 4 star value. All right, that is the draft. You know what? Considering we had pick 25, I feel like that is a good enough draft that we made. I feel like it's good. And I do want to mention, there is no salary cap in this series because, as you guys know, Legends contracts kind of get out of hand. So there is no salary cap and no like trade restrictions on salary or anything like that. So we can do pretty much whatever we want with player contracts. But our team, the game plan right now is to have Iverson, Iguodala. For some reason, I thought Petrovic would start, but okay. Alex English, Charles Barkley, Yao Ming. That's a pretty solid, pretty fun starting five. Then you got Brunson, Petrovic, Artest, Wallace, and Hibbert. We got a pretty cool little 10-man rotation here, and I do want to go to 10 and not 9. So we will go to 10. That'll get Hibbert some minutes. I guess I'm cool with Iguodala playing the 2. I guess. That's kind of interesting. I do want to go see right away trade value for our young guys. So, Cade, perfect. Cade has 4.5-star value. That's beautiful. And then Scoot has 4-star value. Perfect. Exactly what we needed, because we're going to be needing to trade these guys if we want to get somebody else like a Jordan or a Kobe or a LeBron or a Wade or whoever we want to get, whoever it may be. We're going to need to trade those or put those guys in the trades to be able to get those guys. Alex English has perfect value. Iguodala has 4-star value. Brunson, oh God, okay. We drafted some guys that have some good value. Okay, we can make some magic happen. I don't think I'm going to make any moves right now. Not Jerry West. I don't think I'm going to make any moves right now. I could make a move for Carmelo. That could be kind of fun. Do I want Shaq? I always get Shaq. But I love Shaq so much. He's one of my favorite players of all time. Do I want Shaq? I do want Shaq. There's Kobe. Kobe's on the Magic. Where's LeBron at? I haven't seen him. Jordan's on the Mavericks. Jokic is still in Denver for some reason. They couldn't get rid of him. Where's LeBron at? Oh, T-Mac and Dirk with No Chill Gill. Okay. Luka's in Toronto with Dominique. Vince Carter's in Houston. Tim Duncan's still in San Antonio. Look at that. You can't get rid of him. He's still in San Antonio. LeBron ends up in Phoenix. And this is young LeBron. This is 26-year-old LeBron before he goes to the Heatles. You know what? There's certain guys that I want. LeBron is one of those guys. LeBron has obviously perfect value. We'd have to give up probably all three of these guys, really. What about if we just do Scoot and Alex English, and then we also throw in probably had to be Cade Cunningham too, but we could probably throw in some draft picks if we just toss in a couple of first-round picks. I thought I took away that stuff. Hold on. Let's back out. I took away some of the settings, the trading settings, tuning sliders for trades, but I guess I didn't turn off all of it. So let's turn off all this stuff. Off. Make sure all that's off. Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted. So now we can actually make those trades with those draft picks. So it's going to have to be Alex English. It's going to have to be Scoot and a couple of draft picks. Probably all of my draft picks, actually. If I want to get LeBron James, which I do want to get LeBron James. How's that? And that doesn't even get it done. It probably has to be another player, too. And that might not even get it done, even if it is another player, unless it's Cade. But I don't know if Cade gets it done. I wonder if, you think there's a trade finder for LeBron? Probably not, right? There's probably no trade finder for LeBron. We can try it. Nah, I didn't think so. What about for Shaq? Where'd Shaq go? Where's Shaq at? Shaquille O'Neal. Where's he at? Where the F is the Diesel? He is in... What? There he is. He's in Boston. No things for Shaq. What about for KD? No. What about for Steph? No. Okay. Kobe? No. Jordan? No. Jokic. Hey, look at that. We can trade for... We can give Allen Iverson and Charles Barkley. I'm not going to do that, but at least he has something. Chamberlain? No. Dirk? No. Alright, kind of annoying. Luckily, a lot of these guys have only one-year deals, so the free agency is going to be pretty crazy. But, okay. So I guess that's how it's going to be for year number 1. I like the team. I don't hate the team. We got those guys for trade value for a reason. Or for trade bait for a reason. This is going to be an interesting year 1. I don't know how good we will be. I think that the team of Barkley, Iverson, and Yao Ming will pretty much carry it. Those will probably be where most of our points come in. But obviously, Iguodala and Alex English, and then off the bench, our guys will put in some points. But I think that's a good first episode. I don't think we're going to play any games or anything like that. Our first game is against the Pistons, who have Gilbert Arenas, Tracy McGrady, Marquise Johnson, Dirk, and Mel Daniels. That's a pretty solid team. it's a pretty good team. They drafted pretty well. I don't think they had a... who would have been their first overall pick? It probably would have been Dirk, right? And then T-Mac in the second round? That's how I would assume it went. They probably had decent pick. I don't remember where the Pistons were picking, but that's our first game, and that's going to be the first episode. I think it went pretty well. I like the team. We should be able to do pretty well if we go to upcoming free agents. Yeah, this draft or this free agency class is going to be pretty crazy because all these guys have only 1 year left, and I think it's all true 1 year deals, right? If we go to awards or contract history, yeah, it's all actual 1 year deals. So it's going to be pretty crazy the first year free agency, but that's what we want. We want chaos. If I could bring in a Jordan, if I could bring in a LeBron or a Shaq or a Larry Bird or a Wilt, KG, all these guys would be pretty fun to get. We'll see what happens, but that's going to be in a long ways away because that's the off season. We are only in episode number 1, and we haven't played a game yet. So hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of this new Legends series. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.